Randogai 1776.
Good morning, everybody. Let's wait for the alien. Good morning, Crimson. Good morning, everybody. Rando guy, thanks for that follow first thing this morning. I appreciate that. Good morning,
Lady K Designs.
Lady KR Designs. What's going on this morning? I'm up in this tree. There's Rumble. Good morning. Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for stopping in this early morning. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday.
Welcome, Randogai 1776.
What's happening? I'm going to call you 1776 because we all know that's a fantastic fucking year. What's happening, buddy? Welcome to the chat. All right. Now, why am I up in a tree? Well, I was waiting on my fields to get done, and when I cut this tree, it landed up in the tree, so I was trying to cut down the limbs off of it. And I was curious. I guess it doesn't work. I was going to see if I could cut down the limbs on that tree on my way down. So instead of just wasting all these pine trees, I was going to cut them all down and load them into the trailer here, and I actually forgot there is a production that I was going to put in the game, and I forgot to get it. It's for pallets and pallet boxes, and there's a greenhouse that I wanted to use, and I have to have the pallet boxes for that, and I forgot to put it in the game. So what I'll probably end up doing is just storing these trees for now, and then when I reload the game, I'll put it in the game. I just forgot about it. So there's one. I knew I missed one. There we go. Now I got it. So yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. There we go. Now I think I got all those limbs. Okay. So let's go check. As you can see, I've got 2.16 million liters of wood chips. It's quite a decent amount there. It looks like I still have some tree limbs on that tree, doesn't it? It's just the other tree limbs. I wanted to go check and see where everybody's at on these fields and check out this. So we're going to take the new flyer out. Wasn't too bad. We had some storms last night, so I didn't get online last night. It's storming again right now, but not like it was last night. Man, this morning, man, it was bad here this morning. I thought we were going to have one of them naders here because it was hailing so bad. Hail, I mean, I thought I was in Texas. I thought I was on one of them YouTube videos. You know, it was crazy. So let's take this guy out and go check. It's a little slower than the plane, so I'm not sure that I really like this thing. It's definitely slower than the plane is. But I wanted to check it out. There is a third flying vehicle right now, but I cannot for the life of me get it to get into the game. It keeps telling me I need something else that I already have. But for the life of me, I can't get it to work. This thing's pretty slow, so I'm going to go back and get the airplane. I really thought it'd be faster than this. But it's the same thing. It's a fertilizer sprayer. You can use it to spray fertilizer. And look who's home. The alien is here. And we're just going to drop it. I'm probably going to sell this helicopter because it's not that cool. I thought it'd be better, but it's not. Kind of sucks. So we're going to jump out. Let's go see what the alien's probably fishing. Yeah, he's fishing. What's up, buddy? But they're not playing any of their music. Speaking of music, that's your good morning call. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. I'm glad Friday is finally here for everybody. For those that have to work the Saturday and the Sundays, for everybody else, we appreciate that. But otherwise, hopefully today is the end of your work week. But for now, let's just chill out and go take a flight. That should be good. There we go. Yeah, see, the plane is much faster. But they changed the way they updated it, so now it kind of sits back like this. I don't really care for the way it sits, but it's whatever. We got quite a bit of fields going on here. Oops. Oh.
Check out the Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
I ejected myself out of the damn plane. Oops. Oh, at least you see the oat fields at 100%, so. Like I said, the E button is right there. Yeah, everybody come on in here and say hello this morning. At least it doesn't leave any tire prints on the fields, which I'm happy about. There we go. Now we're rolling. I just gotta remember not to hit the E button because the E is what ejects you out of the plane. It looks like the last 3 fields are looking pretty good. I'm just waiting to get done with the lime and I can get my planter over there. I got the plane is off of fs25.net. Let me go up a little higher here. Oh, I can't slow down. Let's see. Watch this. We're going to go way up and I'll show you what it's called. There's the helicopter. And there is your plane. fs25.net. You don't need anything to get the plane. You don't need anything to get the plane. And you don't need anything to get the helicopter. Now, the other flyer that I was talking about, you need, it's a, I don't know if it's going to go. He may, oh, he did. He went. All right, so let's see. We're just waiting on, where is my lime guy? What is he doing? I'm gonna have to go down there and finish this, I think. I think he's on a coffee break. There he is. No, he's working. There he goes. He's working. Yep. Thanks for posting that in there, Crimson. I appreciate that. All right. And then the planter, as you can see, is busy at work. I really like this plane for what it does. I wish it went a little faster, you know, this way. But, you wait until springtime in this game. If there's a tornado, I'm gonna be running up in there with this plane, and we're gonna see what happens. I will fly this straight into the devil's eye. I swear I will. You wait and see. I'm gonna fly this right in that devil's eye and be like, "What's up?" No, I have not. I've not had any nasty weather in the game yet. Believe it or not, y'all. But I'm gonna fly this right into it. I promise you that. I bet you I drive my Dodge into it and it survives. Now, if I took a Ford in there, it'd probably just spit the Ford out and be like, bleh. Alright, we're gonna go back. You can definitely see my little kick signs still. I think they are random, but I think they're seasonal as well. The weather is all seasonal, so you shouldn't. I mean, you could get one in August. I don't know why you wouldn't, but you could. But chances are you're gonna get that kind of weather. You know, March, April, May, June. I mean, I would think that you'd be able to get it at any month because, you know, hell, I know in Kentucky we've had them in January, we've had them in December, so it's like, let's not pretend like they don't hit in the wintertime. I mean, but we don't call them snow-nados, you know? Just saying. We definitely don't call them snow-nados. I've seen them on other streams as well. Here we come, we're coming in for the landing. Let's go. Nice and smooth. I jumped out again by accident. Damn it. Man, I'm glad I'm not a real pilot. I'd be dead. Alright, these are the other fields I got these guys working on. I'm getting ready to take care of all these. I doubt it. You guys, welcome today. I wanted to say, Pirate, I'm glad I saw you. So what did you see? I mean, I died yesterday. I don't know. I was tripping yesterday. Guys, if you weren't here yesterday, Rumble blew up for me yesterday. I don't know what happened. I've not gotten any notifications, so I can't shout out to whoever helped us yesterday. But we had our live yesterday has hit 14,000 views. So I'm very, very appreciative. Pirate, it had to be some kind of raid because it came in waves. It started like we had like 11 to 14 people in Rumble, and then it went to like 130, and then 250, 60 or something like that, 3 something, and then we broke 550 views. And it stayed for a while too, bro. I mean, the people stayed. When I ended the live yesterday, we still had 147 people on Rumble, and I think 12 people on Twitch. So, man, I was super, super stoked, but I was tripping balls for sure, man, because I was like, I don't have any idea what's going on, and nobody gave me a holler or anything, so I don't know what happened. I was just sitting there playing. I was like, what the hell is going on with Rumble right now? It was funny. I thought maybe Pirate had something to do with that, but apparently not. But whatever, if you're out there, thank you. Yeah, because that video was on Editor's Pick yesterday. I was just tripping about it. Let me look. I want to make sure because I messed up that lineman over there. Let's see. Okay, so he's finishing that, so we're good. All right, we're good. All right, we're good. Good, I'm glad you like the music. I've actually been getting a lot of compliments about the music. I'm glad people are liking the music. I think it's nice and mellow. It's good. It's easy to listen to. Maybe some people don't like the disco-y. Some of it's a little disco-y, but that's okay. Super mellow. Figured it was a feature. What do you mean? like I said, no, I got no notifications about raids yesterday on Rumble. I don't know, man. And the day before that, Pirate, the day before that, somebody raided me on Twitch, and I went from 33 followers on Twitch to 139. And I picked up 5 followers yesterday, so. Good. Glad you like it. Glad you like it, because maybe my voice may not be as chill, but the music sure is. But I was getting ready to call. I was getting ready to try to find you and text you and say thank you, Pirate, because I figured I thought it was you. But I have no idea what happened yesterday, y'all. But I do appreciate it, and because I got verified on Rumble yesterday. So I guess they had to with 14,000 views on a video. I'm waiting for, hopefully I got a new guy on YouTube. I'm hoping that'll pop in here. We'll see what happens there. Because I didn't see you yesterday, Pirate. I was like, man, I wonder where Pirate is. And then when that happened, I was like, I wonder if Pirate did that. We're just going to let this field finish, and then we'll go through what I did. And I got some logging I need to do today. And like I said, I'm probably just going to store it for now because I forgot to put that. I'm pretty sure I forgot. Let me look and see if there's anything else while I'm thinking about it. Damn it. Let me see. I don't think there's any other pallet factory in the game. And that's what I need. I need those pallet boxes. There's a paper factory. See, that's just a sawmill. That's just a sawmill. I don't know what feature that would have been, bro. That makes your buckets, and that's the Cooper, but that's not what we need. What we got there? So with that, Rando guy, thank you very much for that follow earlier. That puts us at 140 on Twitch now. So, oh, I got you. I was on the featured page. I understand now. Yeah, man, I was still tripping about it though. I didn't know what to do, to be honest. I thought it was that new plane because I just got it yesterday, and I'm like, I'm going to fly this plane every day. Yeah, see, there's no pallet factory. I forgot to load it in, so I could take a quick break and load it in here. Because I don't see it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'll have to load it back in. I forgot to get it in here this morning. Yeah, it's pretty upsetting that I forgot to do that. Now, we could make some whiskey this time. Finally finish this. Did you finally finish those? Well, good. I'm glad you finally finished them. I know that was a lot. You had like 500 to do, bro. That was a ton. That's a shit ton. Yeah, and that's why we're kind of changing it a little bit. It's going to be 11 to 3. That's 4 hours. And then I'll be back at 6, and then I'm just going to go like at least 6 to 8, 6 to 9. And we'll see how that goes. I mean, because everything changed for us in the last 2 days. Honestly, everything did. I mean, I got verified on Rumble. The only thing I lack on Twitch is average viewers now, man. So I don't know who that's supposed to be, that sticker. But it's funny. Let me see what he missed. I thought he missed this back here. All right, so we got just the one field left to do. All right, so he's done. There it is. Let's go back and get that little spot. What was that stream yesterday? I went 11, 12, total 1, 2. Oh yeah, it was only 3 hours, so I don't know, man. I honestly don't know what happened yesterday. Mine do too, Rando. Or actually, I'm just gonna call you Guy, like the movie, Ryan Reynolds movie. But yeah, Pirate. Honestly, I have no idea what happened yesterday, but I can't say I'm thankful enough. Honestly, it was awesome. I mean, I wish I would have picked up a couple more followers out of it on Rumble, but that's okay. You know, we'll get there. We will get there. I'm gonna swing back around. I want to get this. Do a nice little circle. All right. Now the only reason I'm not worried about the little spots up here is because I was running the fertilizer truck at the same time, so the fertilizer wiped away some of the lines. So I'm not worried about that. We're gonna have to. Again, I've just been doing the headlands on these, and it's been working out a lot better. It has been working pretty good so far. There we go. So, dude, I just been doing, like, remember on 22, you used to have to box in. So basically, you were doing the headlands on 22, so your AI didn't take off and go into Oshkosh. Yeah, 100% I do. 100%. These guys are just nuts. I don't know, man. Like I said, it came in waves, man. Like I said, I was at like 12. I mean, it might have been a little higher than 12. And then all of a sudden, I saw like 139 people in here, and I was like, what the hell? And it just kept going up, and eventually I think we hit like 560 views in there at one time, and I was like, I don't have any idea what in the hell is going on, but it was awesome. I'm gonna go this way because I wanna fix this. It's the same crop, so we can go ahead and just fix this. That's what happens when you don't box in your AI right there. Oh, 100%, Drew. I get you. I get that 100%. And that's why a lot of times I don't do raids, and I don't want people thinking that I'm just not trying to help out. But it's like, sometimes when it slows down enough and I've only got 2 or 3 people, I don't do any raids. Do I have any problems setting my headers? I'm not sure what you mean by setting my headers. You talking about like putting it on the truck? Putting it on the harvester? Or what exactly do you mean there? No, not really. I don't know. I don't know if I'm sure what you're asking still. Honestly, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I don't think I understand. So sorry, but no, not normally. I don't usually have any trouble with my AI on harvesters. You know, when you set up a new field, I can't get it to recognize the field correctly. Oh! Sometimes. I've got fields right now that, damn it, the AI doesn't recognize the field, and there's really nothing you can do about it. I'll tell you what you could do. Hang on one second. Huh. I didn't know that was like a thing though, Pirate. I didn't know that. What you can do a lot of times, Guy, is if the AI is not recognizing the field, or sometimes it'll only recognize like the outline, which is the headlands. Go down one, and I'll show you here in just a second. When I get this done, I'm going to show you what I do. And it helps a lot when they don't recognize the field. It doesn't help when the AI doesn't recognize the field at all. But if you get at least like one headland out of it, I'll show you what'll help you out. I got you, man. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. But I mean, like I said though, it was a crazy day. I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what I do here in just a second. Like when it doesn't recognize the field correctly, sometimes you'll get like you'll get the headland, you'll get the outline, and that's it. I'll show you what I do, and it seems to help a lot. I completely messed up that turnaround, but at least I got that. So let me show you what I do. So when you go to hit your AI. Okay, and let's just pretend like, okay, see how it's turned off, but go down to turn it on. Now, you see how it's actually recognizing the whole field, but let's just pretend like it didn't. Go back up to your number of headlands, and you can change it. Sometimes you can go up to 4. See how it picked up 3? So it'll actually do most of the field just by recognizing the headlands. That's what I do when I have issues with it not recognizing. Hopefully that answered your question. Why didn't it not get that? You're gonna get it. I don't care what it takes. There it goes. Oh, sweet. Good. Glad I could help you. YouTube Pirate does get on my nerves quite a bit. It actually connected this morning, so I'm pretty happy about that. So hopefully that new guy will show up. But yeah, YouTube really gets under my skin. I'll be honest, it really does. I like Twitch, except for I don't like the scammers. Twitch has fuck ton of scammers. So, I've only had one issue on Rumble since I started streaming on here. Gone. Okay. But for the most part, Twitch is where I find all the scammers. They're attracted to my channel for some reason, and I don't know why. They're like, ooh, a new guy, let's get him. And I'm like, they use all the same shit too. It's like, oh, you can get more views on Streambo. And as soon as they say that, I'm like, train station. It's like, it's so obvious that it's a scammer, it's not even funny, so. I don't know why they get this extra one right here, but we're going to hit this, and then I'll turn it over to the AI. And then we're going to go, I think what I'll do is, I'll show you what I wanted to do and why I want to go get that pallet factory, because there is a greenhouse that does potatoes, but you have to have the pallet boxes. And I kind of want to add them in with my other, and let me tell you guys, I did so many contracts to make money. And I put just a butt ton. Hang on, because I want to do my favorite sticker. Do my favorite sticker. That's not my favorite sticker, but that was funny. I'm gonna try to do my favorite sticker here in just a second. Everybody knows what it is. There it is. Respect my daughter. Such a disgusting little show, but I love it. All right, so now hang on, I'm gonna cancel that. Now look what I did here, guy. So here, this is what it came up with. Now I just did all the headlands already. That way it doesn't miss any of these corners. For some reason, this particular planer, they like to miss the corners. I know you can't see me poking the screen, but it's every one of the corners. So what I did was I did the headlands, and now we're just going to turn that off, and now he's just going to go up and down. And now we'll just wait and see here real quick. Give him a second. And there he goes. He shouldn't miss anything now. And it just works out better. This has been working out a lot better as far as planting and seeding goes. No problem, guy. You guys feel free. If you got questions, hopefully I got the answer. Any mods that I'm using, you guys got questions about, let me know. I can tell you what it is. Like, this beast of a tractor is just the best thing in the world. Let me show you something else. Let me show you guys this. Look at this. So this is why I like this tractor so much. So let me find it here. Actually, we can just go in here. We're going to go up to large tractors.
I don't take no crap from anybody else,
Go to large tractors. There it is right here. Look at the cost. Look at the price. Look at the price of that damn thing. Now, why wouldn't I want it? I'm giving Rumble a second to catch up. Look at that thing. $2,250 for a large tractor? 1,500 horsepower? I don't care. I don't know. I have no idea. But look, watch. So the base on it's 540 is 540 horses, right? So we're going to bump it up to the max. 1,500 horsepower, 74 miles an hour, 35.2 tons. But here's what's even better. You can put wheel weights on it if you want. See all the wheel weights now? Yeah, man, I really would. I really would. I'd drive this down the street, dude. I ain't kidding you. You can go with like wide tires if you want. Wide tires with weights. I went with the max just because I max everything out, guys. Now that brings the price up to like $31,000. But $31,000 for a tractor, a large tractor, I feel bad. I feel like I'm just stealing it. I really do. I feel like I'm just stealing it. Now, the other thing that I got yesterday too was, look at now we finally have all the different ones. So go down to your material. You got metallic, you got matte, chrome now. That's a really nice color. I like that. Yeah, Twitch, I got them stickers. You guys can slap them stickers up there all day long. I really like that color. What the hell color was that? Man, I'm gonna add that to my favorites. I don't even know what name should I put on that, Crimson? We're gonna add that to favorites. What do we call that one? Nobody got a color? What we're gonna name this thing? Robin Egg Blue. Okay, done. I really like that. It reminds me of that. You guys remember on 22? It was like a Jeep 4x4 that you could get. It was a mod, and they had that. It was called like Petro Blue or something. That's what it reminds me of. I really like that color. And I don't even really like green, but that's a blue green. Yeah. Yeah, but now it's in the favorites. I really like that. But I mean, it's cheap as crap. Look at that price, dude. So, I mean, look at the price of all these, man. Even my favorite tractor is kind of high. And that's just base. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that because I thought, good God almighty. I'm going to speed up time a little bit here in just a few minutes. Once we get done, I wanted to get this field done before I sped time up to the next morning because it's going to get dark soon. But you guys, that chat, man, y'all keep hitting me up in that chat. It keeps the stream going. I appreciate it. I really do. Pirate takes care of me on Rumble, though. He always comes in at chats. I appreciate Pirate. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Guy, thanks for coming in and chatting, too. I appreciate it. Come on, hurry up and get this field done. I guess, you know what? We'll go, let's go chainsaw. Let's go chainsaw some stuff while we're waiting. Now, I can do this one or two ways here. I can, it's going to be kind of hard to get them, but let's do this. We're a little far away, so let me back her up a little bit. I must be hitting, I'm hitting the T-Rex. I'm going to try to pull up a little bit here. And back her up closer so we can get the auto load to work. There we go. That should do it. As far as that auto load goes. All right. Now, I always keep two chainsaws. That way they're just already ready to go. I don't have to change them all the time. Oh, I didn't start it. Hang on. So we're going to go to the mouse pad. It says start auto load wood, and we have it set to the left. So I got to change it. We're going to hit circle or 0, O, or whatever. Now we're going to hit B. Now we're going to get back out. There it is. And we will cut this tree about right here. And it's not gonna go because it's trapped under that other log. That's a big tree right there. Actually, I don't know why that one's not going. Let's cut this one about right here. Boom, there they went. I love the log autoloader. Such a blessing. I see there's a tree stump there, so. That one's gonna be a little trickier. So let me put this away. I could go get a Volvo tractor and we could do it that way instead of me cheating with the super strength, but it really just makes it go a little faster. Take it. That's good enough. I'm just trying to get them in there. And we'll cut this one about right here. There she goes. Yeah, Guy, I agree. I don't really get crazy. You can see, really, I just usually do reds and blues, blacks. I really don't get nuts with it either. I've seen some crazy things out there, but I don't usually go too crazy with the colors. I'm really liking that chrome red, though. That's what this is. If you look, I'm really liking that chrome red. But I don't get crazy either, bro. I really don't. I mean, for shits and giggles, I have thought about just painting something like Pepto-Bismol pink, but I've thought about it. Let's get this on there. There it goes. We can get this one on there. No. Come on. There we go. There we go. So I just got to figure out where I'm going to put this pallet factory at, which I may just put it right here. We can put it right here, or wherever I decide to. I mean, I can put it over by the greenhouses because we can set it to distribute. I'm really kind of torn on what I want to do, but I think you have to have a sawmill too, so we may have to send everything to the sawmill first. And there's no sawmill on this map, so we'll have to put our own sawmill in, which is just weird. There's a carpenter, but there's no sawmill. And I'm like, why would you put a carpenter on the map and no sawmill? I mean, granted, you can put whatever you want on the map. It just didn't make a lot of sense to have forestry work on the map and have a carpenter, but you don't have a sawmill. I just thought that was weird. Pirate, what mods do you hate? You talk about the one I was just showing everybody, that tractor? You don't like those? Here's one. You know what I miss is they changed the big bag handler. I don't know what's going on with this tree. From 22, you used to be able to take the big bag handler out there and use it for logging. That's perfect. This one's going to be kind of a pain, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb up there and we're going to cut it. We'll cut this one up here. I think about right there would be good, don't y'all? I think that's a pretty good cut. I think that was a really good guess. We'll see how short it is or how long it is. It may be a little too long. I don't know. I guess I cut it a little long. Oh, damn, I cut it way long. Shit. I didn't realize it was that tall. There we go. We'll get this piece on there. Should go. There it goes. Let's cut this one down. Go, buddy, go. All right, that looks pretty good. Oh, that's the first one I've seen like that, though, Pirate. And it didn't used to be that price. It wasn't until they did the update, so it may just be a mistake. Because the original tractor that I had wasn't $3,000. It was regular price. It was like $300,000 to buy that tractor. Or maybe it was like 30. I mean, it wasn't extreme, but it wasn't that cheap either. So that may have just been a mistake when they made them, when they put the mod bag out, is what I'm thinking. There we go. I can't see through the bushes there. I can't see where it was supposed to cut. That's what I hate about these stupid bushes. But you can go down until it turns orange and then pop back up when it turns green. Run down here and try. Oh, there's a bunch down here still. What's going on, buddy? Let me change this track because it's not showing up over here. Glad to see you. I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? I was wondering if you were going to show up. Glad to have you, man. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Just cutting some trees down. Hopefully you're having a good Friday so far there, Excessive. There we go. There's a lot of trees in here to cut down too, guys. Tons. We may end up turning a bunch of these into wood chips and just sell it, because that's really fucking good money too. Really good money. I am doing great though. I appreciate you asking. How are you doing, bub? Music's not too loud, guys. There he is. Well, good. I'm glad my video was able to give you some ideas, bro. Really, honestly, I think that's all a streamer could ever ask for. Honestly, I'm glad you liked the video and I gave you some ideas. Farming's going well, man. I'm waiting on my field to get done planting right now. I'm just doing some logging because I got to get all this out of here. And instead of just turning everything into wood chips and making like $10 million, I figured I'd just cut them down. Because that T-Rex, man, that T-Rex is just the best thing ever. I wish we could have got it. I wish that T-Rex was available on console. Have you seen the T-Rex, Excessive? Let me show you guys that haven't seen this thing. This thing is just awesome. Look at this thing. This also can be found on fs25.net, and it's not cheap. It's like 600 grand. So, Pirate, I paid for it, okay? Oh, I appreciate you watching, man. It's fine. I get it, man. It's fine. That crop duster's pretty awesome, right? It's fun. It was fun. Let me show you this real quick. We're going to pop that off there. This thing is just the best thing. Look at it. Gone. And the tree stump is gone. This thing just kicks ass. And the best thing about this T-Rex, guys, is that you can, remember, if you remember on 22 console Excessive, the tree be gone. Have you ever used the tree be gone? Anybody? On 22, you could get the tree be gone, and you could use the tree be gone to get rid of a tree anywhere on the map. Didn't matter if you owned it or not. T-Rex is the same way. It doesn't matter if I own the land or not. The tree is I'm gonna yeet that tree off this map. See how well it does? Sometimes you have to adjust it a little bit. Like, see how that tree stuff didn't want to go? We're gonna lower it down a little bit, and there she goes. So this thing. Yeah. But you're on 22, so I tell you, man, look for the Tree Be Gone mod on 22. It is in the mod hub. Now, unfortunately, the Tree Be Gone does not give you wood chips. It just yeets the tree and the stump off the planet. The Tree Devourer does the same, except for it can only be on your land, but it does give you wood chips. But the Tree Be Gone it just yeet it right off the planet. So you just gotta be careful with this thing because it'll eat everything. Like if I even stroll over in this area, watch, boom, gone. I mean, it just eats everything, and we're already at 116,000 liters of wood chips. So it's very easy. See, that tree stump doesn't want to go, so we're going to lower it. Now she's gone. It's a really good tool to have to get rid of your tree stumps. Like here's one right here. Let's get rid of this. Now we have to be careful. See this tree stump here? If I go get that, it's very likely to eat all my trees out of my trailer. We're going to chance it. I'm just going to try to go from the side here. There she goes. So that was good news right there. It didn't eat all my trees. And that tree stump's gone. So it works really, really well. I think there's something here, maybe. Yep, gone. But I love this thing. This is probably up there in my top 5 mods. Let's go check on our planter. There's...
Welcome fresh_0me.
What's happening? Welcome to chat. Fresh. Yeehaw. That's right. Here's my new crop duster, but it's not as good as the plane. It's just not as good. It's pretty slow. It turns better, but it's definitely not as fast. Look how slow that is. So we're gonna go. Ah, gotcha. Nice. Welcome, 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 welcome. Glad you did, buddy. Yeah, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, YouTube, I'm everywhere. And it's good because I try to make the same name everywhere. I think the OG is on some of them, but it's all Dark Spider everywhere. So I'm going to let him just land on the... We're going to leave him up here. There we go. There's the crop duster. But here's what I wanted to show you guys. So what I did was... Twitch is definitely a good one to be on too, man. I really like Twitch. YouTube and Twitch are probably my favorites. Kick, I'm really liking Kick lately. If I go to construction, as you can see, I've really been liking Kick. And dude, I'm not affiliated with anybody. I just thought they were cool signs. I really wish I could get some Twitch ones, but I haven't found any yet. So greenhouses, I got started last night after I did a bunch. I couldn't get online, so I did a crap ton of contracts, and I put in a lime station, so we're making our own lime now. So we got about 11,000 liters, and look at the stones. And I'm telling you guys, if you watched it all yesterday or the day before, all those stones are from the fields. It's like this map is on a rock quarry or something. It's kind of nuts. Now, I did spend a lot of money getting the seeds and the fertilizer and the herbicide for this. I spent a ton of money. Oh, there you are. You're on all of them, man. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. I'm glad to see that. Either one, man. Kick or Twitch. I mean, or YouTube. Yeah, you're good, man. Whichever one you prefer. But I want to go ahead and try to get us our potato ones in here, and that's what I want that's what I need that pallet thing for, the factory. If you go to construction and go into greenhouses, here they are. There is another greenhouse that does potatoes. Here they are right here. Nope, that's not them. My bad. Here they are right here. So this one does everything. Look what it does. I mean, it does everything. So, and it does potatoes. Now that just says you don't, that doesn't show that you need, it says you need manure. Where's the one that said I needed pallets? That's interesting. That's just water and manure. I'll buy manure. I will buy manure. I'll put 15 million liters of manure in there to get those taters going. But there was another one that I had that required pallets. Maybe I didn't bring them in here. I think these are it here. Yeah, man, PS5. When I went from PS4 to PS5, man, I thoroughly enjoyed my PS5. I still have it. I loved it. Graphics are tremendously better, especially like on Farming Simulator. I noticed a big difference.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ripley.
I noticed a big difference on like the speed, especially loading times from PS4 to PS5. Definitely noticed a big increase in the speed. Yeah, it can be. It can be on PS4. PS4 for Farm Simulator 22 can be very laggy at times. It's not just Deadwood. Any of those big maps that have a lot going on can definitely be laggy on PS4. So PS5 would definitely be the way to go if you're wanting to go that way. 100%. 100%. I still don't see that. I bet I didn't click it because it pissed me off. So that's okay. So now that we know all we need is manure, let's go back in. I want those potatoes going, man. There it is right there. Now, we're going to have excess of everything else, but this has lettuce, onions. So, yeah, it's got the spinach and everything. So, fruit and veggie large glass. And this one does grains. Look, this one does sugar cane. Holy cow, this one does cotton. You guys ever seen cotton come out of a greenhouse? And let me tell you something, Fresh. If it was me, or I can call you excessive, whatever you want to call you there. The one mod that you need to get for console, the one mod you really need to get, if you really want to try to help make yourself some money that's passive, is get the coffee greenhouses. It literally takes 3,000 liters of fertilizer and water, and that's it. You put in the automatic water pump, you're done. You don't ever have to worry about putting water in them. And they really don't use a lot of fertilizer, so it's not much. You could get a 30,000 liter tanker, fill it, and it'll feed those greenhouses for quite some time. But you're going to make mad money. If I remember correctly, I think raw coffee beans on 22 runs about $6,500. No, those rentals, I never really messed with them. Yeah, it wasn't a lot of income. If you want some passive income, man, get those coffee greenhouses. And I mean, put in like 6 or 8. And I promise you, they will fund you for what you need. Because you're going to make about, I mean, like I said, it's about $6,500 for raw coffee beans for every 1,000 liters. And they sell, each coffee greenhouse sells at 2,000 liters. So you're going to make money every hour. You know, it's going to make you a ton of money, man. It really made me a ton of money on there. Man, I think I'm going to do this, man. Look at that cotton. All I need is the cotton out of there and the sugar cane. It also makes straw. Who the hell grows straw? How do you just grow straw? That's interesting. I may have to set up a whole brand new... I don't know, because I don't know if I can get these in there. I have this set up pretty nice. I could go on this end. Let's get rid of this. We could definitely set them up over here. This is the fruit and veggie. This is multi. And look, this one does oil, man. This one does all your root crops. It says carrots, red beets, parsnips. This one does sugar beets. Man, and all it takes is water and manure. Do you know how cheap manure is? I mean, I did not know that I could do that. Fruit veggie medium. I really think... Yeah, I talk about multiplayer, man. It can be kind of a pain in the ass. My biggest issue with multiplayer is finding people that actually like want to use the same mods. Because there are people that play like I do that don't care about the mod or anything like that. Then you got other guys that don't want to play with any mods, and then you got other people that only want to play with like 1 or 2 mods, or they have a shit ton of mods like you do. But guess what? They're all different. So they got 200 mods, but 198 of them are different. So in order for you two to play, you got to match your mods together, and that it can be quite the pain. It really, really can be. Before I do this, let me check on our planter. think he's done. Yep, he's done. Yep. Man, I appreciate that 1,000%, bro. I really do. I really, really do. Yesterday was a really good day for us, so I really appreciate that, my friend. I am looking. I got a couple other guys that want to do a multiplayer. And I told them that what I could do is I could just leave the game playing on my system, and that way they could just log in anytime they want it, because it's not going to hurt my system to let it run. And I got, like, one of those guys wants to do like logging and mining. He doesn't want to do anything about farming. The other guy's like me, he wants to do some farming. So I haven't quite figured out. We're probably going to use this map. And Fresh, you realize that you could do cross-platform. Like, it doesn't matter if you're on Xbox or PC, you just have to have the same mods, that's it. So you're in Australia. Very nice. I don't think I've actually ever really sat down and talked with anybody from Australia, so. 100% it does. 100% it does. And even 25 does too, so. The difference being is that, here's the difference, when you log back in on 22, you have to go restart everything that was going. So if you had 3 AIs running around, you have to go back and restart all them. 25, you do not. On 25, whatever I have these guys doing when I log off, they're still doing when I come back and log back in. They may not be any further because the game doesn't progress, but your AI are still doing the exact same things, and I think that's fantastic. Oh, is it really? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. So on that map on 22 that's in the outback, do the rocks kill you? Because from what I understand, everything in Australia will kill you. And I'm not dogging it. I think Australia's a beautiful place, but man, I don't know, man. If the rocks will kill you there. It blows my mind how many deadly creatures and animals you have there. I mean, and you got them, man, they got them big ass dinner plate spiders just crawling on the fucking walls. I feel you there, man. I feel you there, but I couldn't deal with a spider the size of my head crawling on my walls. I couldn't. No, I couldn't. Or you walk outside and the rock's sitting there and it kills you. But otherwise, Australia is a beautiful place. It really, really is. I mean, I have snakes that sit in my backyard curled up and look like little piles of poo. Honestly, I do. I have a snake problem here where I live. All the big spiders are harmless? They don't seem like it. I mean, if they're scaring the shit out of me, that's not harmless. Alright, so he's done. So I'm going to go ahead and check everything that he did because I don't trust him very much. Everything should be on. And the reason why this is a different coloration, this is where I was doing the liming and fertilizer at the same time like an idiot. But if you get out and look, it'll be at 100. It should be at 100%. It should be fine. Man, have you look? Hey, look at this. You want to see what a huge map looks like? Look at this shit. Look at this map. I can't even fit it on the screen hardly. There's this map. Look at this map. Anybody that's playing 25, you can look this map up. It is also, I don't know if it's on ModHub or not. Huron County, Michigan is what this map is. And I think I think, I don't know for sure, but I think this is a 16x map. But this is probably the biggest map I've ever played on. By far the biggest map I've ever played on. But yeah, man, Deadwood's my... On what map? What map are you talking about that is it usable? I would say that almost anything in the game is usable. You're just going to have to tweak it, you know? There's a lot of barren maps out there that you just got to tweak it a little bit, but it's all usable. We're going to go hit this. Let me look while he's going up there. Let's see what else he's missed. I don't see anything. But see, that's where the lime truck was going and the fertilizer truck was going at the same time. Is what all that is about. Oh, here comes more thunderstorms, guys. We're in for it today. Really happy to see everybody coming in and chatting. That really makes my day. It sucks I missed that little spot back there, but I'll go back for it. I'm working on it, bro. It takes time and money, man, but I'm working on it. It's all farmland, yeah. I mean, I'd say 98% of it's all farmland. This guy can just run. Watch, I'll show you. I mean, I'll show you what it looks like. Here we go. This is better. So there's everything I own so far. So yeah, I'm utilizing as much as I can, but it's all farmland. There's a few spots that have trees, but once I kill all those trees, they won't. It'll be farmland. Man, I tried Construction Simulator, and I believe I played it on PlayStation, if I'm not mistaken. But it was a little slow for me, I think. You know, it was weird. Yeah, I really did like it, though. I really wanted to like it, but I got bored with it. Because that's the one where you, like, gotta go do driveways and parking lots and things like that, right? That's what that game was, right? You're in a steamroller, smashing the rock down and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, I liked it. I played it. I've played a ton of shit. All right, we're going to go this way because now this next area over here is going to be our soybeans. And then below that, we're going to do canola. And that'll take care of all of our grain. That will take care of all of our grain that we're going to have. What is that little green? Interesting. I see a little spot that's not fertilized. Look at that, it's barren. What is that? We're going to run over it anyways and see what that is. I don't like that. What you got? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, what kind of trucks are you going to use in 22? Have you decided yet? There's a bunch on there. Might I suggest the TLX line? Farming Simulator 22, the best trucks in that game are the TLXs. I'm confused about what the hell. Oh, I see. It's just a road. Okay, so that's okay. It is the road that's not fertilized. We're good. But yeah, the TLX trucks are the best in that game. Man, I love those TLX trucks. There is a small, on 22, there is a small, I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's like a forwarder, basically. It's a smaller trailer, but you can drive it, and it has a small crane on it, too. So you jump out, you chainsaw stuff down, and then you jump back in it and use the crane to pick them up and put them in there. It's not very expensive. I think it's like $200,000, something like that. But it's a good starting because you get the trailer and you get the crane at the same time, and it also expands out. I don't remember the name of it though. I'd actually have to look. But yeah, I mean, chainsaw's $1,000, and that. And if you don't want to do that, there's a tractor that you can get. It's like $235,000. I'll show you what it looks like because I actually have it on here. It's right here. This thing right here. This tractor is really good for logging. I think so. Yeah, I mean, you could do that too. But if you don't want to do that, because the more you cut the logs, the less money you make. So generally, I try to keep them as long as I can. This tractor right here, if I'm not mistaken, it's like $235,000. It's blue. It's not green. It's like a light blue color. It's like a light blue color on 22. But if you click on it, I'm going to click on it and show you why I like this tractor. It can do 8 tons on back here. You've got 2 winches, right? So you just drag the son of a bitches wherever you want, and if they're all spruces or if they're pine trees, you can do up to 8 logs on this thing. So just trim off. You don't even have to trim anything. Cut them down, grab it with the winch, and just haul them off to the sawmill.
I'm hungry.
Oh, Pirate, that's nice. I didn't even see that. Yeah, man. But I thought that there was also, I thought you could get T-Rex on 19 as well, bro. Oh, this tractor's the best thing ever, man. I was hauling, like I say, and so you can do 8 logs here, but you still got a crane too. You could grab 1 or 2 with that too. So it's a nice tractor to get when you're starting out at 0. I mean, so you're not quite starting out at 0, but this will do what you need it to do for sure. Now, it doesn't always go 16, 18 miles an hour, 24 miles an hour because of the weight, but it'll get you there. I have a logging video on YouTube where I use this. You should check that out. That's all I used. I never use harvesters on trees. I really don't. I think they're a giant pain in the ass, and I hate them. So... Yeah, Pirate. I thought you could get the has a big vacuum-looking combine attachment that deletes trees on touch. That's pretty sweet, though. But I thought you could get T-Rex on there too, if I'm not mistaken. I was looking. All right, you guys, do me a favor. Hit that like and follow. Help us out now, especially on well, any platform. I really appreciate everybody coming in today, though. But yeah, Excessive. That's one of the best logging tractors right there. The 2 winches make this thing just indispensable, and you can lower this back shelf back down so the trees don't get under your tractor. You just lower it down a little bit, and then it also has a plow. You can get this one doesn't have it. Oh, no, I know. I got you, man. You're already following, so... But I appreciate the likes, too. I would suggest on this one... I don't know if you can do it here. Oh, you can't put chains on this one, I guess. But you can put some weights on it. But it's a good tractor, bro, so you might think about that, too. It's a good way to get them where you need them to go. But that's definitely one that I use a lot. Alright, so we're done. Now I'm working on these fields. Alright, let me get to this guy here. Enter. There's my doggos. They don't like the thunderstorms, so they're going to be yapping. The alien's still fishing, y'all. It must be nice just to sit down here and fish all day. Don't you have some kind of alien agenda? And when I get my animals, don't be stealing my cattle. I believe everything is done. Sorghum, 100%. There we go, baby, 100%. All right, let me pull this logger up here. I'm gonna pull it up about in between all these if I can. We'll see. See if we can eke our way in here. Yeah, there we go. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, so he's got that big field done. Let's turn him left. Oh, they got that one done too. The other thing that I did too for this, since it was such big fields and I'm trying to get so much done, these mulchers. This is a mulcher that I found. It's a mod on. You can get it on. I think it's in the Mod Hub too, for $25. But you can make this a mulcher, or you can do it as a mulcher, cultivator, and a plow. So that way it handles all three at the same time. That's why the fields look so nice and smooth, is because I made it all three. Kind of that way you don't have to worry about going back in and plowing. And I shouldn't get any weeds either, because we're doing the cultivating and we're also doing plowing too. And we're mulching, so we shouldn't have to worry about weeds at all. I don't know that I own this one yet, so we're going to see if he'll go. He does, so we do own it. Good. And then the next thing I got to do is we got to start getting beehives out. We're going to put beehives under all these turbines. That way when we replant, whether it's canola or sunflowers, sugar beets, the honeybees will help give us a little bit more harvest. So that'll be a good thing. Definitely be a good thing. What, music got quiet and then it gets all quiet in here? So mellow and quiet. I don't know why Rumble shut off on me here. But, there's Rumble. Oh, I got you. My Rumble shut off on me there, Pirate. Sorry about that. So it was only available on PC, I guess? Okay. Who is that? Just a second here. All right, back to Rumble we go. Okay. Let's hit play. That's why I was doing it. Here we go. Very peaceful. I'm not trying to get these fields done, and I'm not going to start planting these things until tomorrow in game. I'm not worried about them. I was just getting them started. Just getting them started. This is, I can't remember what I said, canola. No, this is going to be all soybeans. All these little fields, all of this is going to be soybeans. And these down here will be our canola. And like I said, that'll take care of all of our grains. All of our grain fields that we're going to use for that harvester will all be right here. And then I think I'm still going to make this big field right here. It's $7 million though. $7 million. Look at the price of this thing. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say a 7? They want $11.5 million for that field. That's a lot of money. So we're going to wait a little bit on that one. But that's going to be, I think we're going to turn that into a big ass rice field. I don't know how much rice we're going to get out of that. But we're going to make that a big rice field. So that'd be pretty sweet. Now all these little fields I'll buy tomorrow. Hopefully our greenhouses are going to make us some money tonight. So we'll see how that goes. Everybody got quiet. got really quiet. Rumble, you guys hit me up, hit that like and follow if you're liking the stream. I'd appreciate it. So excessive, are you liking Kick better than YouTube? I don't know if it does it lag there at all. I've never really paid attention if it does or not. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's right up on it. So that's good news. There we go. Looks pretty good. Get Rumble caught back up. I don't know what Rumble's doing. I'm gonna put my sticker on here. I do love that son of a bitch so much. It's so funny. Alright, getting dark. Wonder what the airplane looks like from the sky at night. Let's take a look. There we go. No controller for the airplane though. There we go. Yeah, I think they broke it a little bit because it just leans to the left now. Even if you turn right, see, it just leans. I don't know why they did that. I should have just left it. I hate when they send updates out. I don't always do the updates on these mods because sometimes they just break them. Alright, I can see my house from here. Looks pretty good though. You can see stars and everything. It looks pretty good. There's the kick signs. Alright. Is he gonna make the landing? There we go. Alright. It looks pretty good. Let's see what our greenhouses are up to here. Alright. Looking pretty good. So, I thought I had everything set to sell. It should be set to sell. Let's take a look. Yeah, everything's set to sell for now. Might take a 5-minute break here, and I might go ahead and try to get that pallet. I'll stop it, save it, and get that pallet warehouse in there so we can get that started. So we can get, well, actually we don't need it. Didn't we decide I didn't need it, didn't I? Let's move all this crap out of the way then. All this is gonna have to go. What's up, Hot Dog Water? You doing all right, Mr. Dookie? Yeah, Pirate, I don't know. I didn't know that either. Guys, so if you go someplace and you're looking for a mod and you can't find it, apparently if it falls below like 4.5 stars, you have to search for that mod, which I didn't know that. But I agree, Pirate. I don't know why the T-Rex would be below 5 stars. That's just nuts. That's got to be somebody just hating to be hating, really, if you're being honest about it. I don't know why you would hate that T-Rex. It's pretty badass. I'm going to try to put these in and see if they'll catch what we already have. So there's the potato. I don't know. Let me move this, actually. Let me get out. I got to move the... Oh, I have... on PC, there's a delivery mod. And that's what that purple square was. So we're going to move that over here. Let's see if it moves. Let's see, it's over here now instead of over here. So that's good news. I don't know if these greenhouses are going to pick up our storage or not. If it doesn't, I'll just put in some more storage. But let's get a couple of these in. What do you guys think? Like 2 potatoes, and then I can do 2 of these. There was one more that I was like, what? There's sugar beets, but I don't care about sugar beets. I really care about the potatoes. Let's see if we can get it close enough. I don't know. I don't know that's going to be close enough. That's 2 of those. All right. We're gonna see how that helps. I'm gonna fix this land here a little bit too, just a little bit. All right, let's go see. I'm praying that it picked it up, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, looky. All right, so this one's a little lackluster. It's 7 million water, but it did pick up 13 here. So that's 15. So yeah, so it lessens as it goes down, which is okay. I could add a 3rd one here. No, it's right there. So we'll leave it. I think that's good enough. I really do. So now all we got to do is just go buy some manure, and we are golden on growing some taters. Let's take a look. Really? There it goes. All right, I don't care about the other crops. I'm not going to grow any of that, but we'll do, let's put sell. We're going to activate. Let's make sure what it needs here. Yep, it's just 8 water and 4 manure, man. That's awesome. Sugar cane. Which one is this? So let's take a look. Oh, I see. So there's 2 different ones. One just uses water, and the other one uses manure. So we can activate that one, and I can activate that one, and it's going to tell me that it doesn't have it. But we're going to distribute this because I got a plan. Let's do the same thing. Unfortunately, cotton doesn't distribute like I want it to. If I put a warehouse in, everything will go to the warehouse except for cotton. I don't know why cotton won't go, but it just doesn't go. And that's really all I care about. I don't need all this other crap. Fruit and vegetables. Yeah, that's pretty nice right there. What does it take? So this is the same way, I'd say. There it is. So 20 water, 40 potatoes. That's going to be sweet. We're going to set them to distribute. I'm going to go ahead and put the manure on there. I'm going to set the spinach to sell for now. Shit, I might activate them all, right? Yeah, let's do it. Same thing with the peas. We'll set them to sell until we buy the factory. Yeah. Screw it. Green beans in here too. Make us some extra money. There we go. So that'll rock right there.
Welcome _fatal_destiny_.
What's happening, buddy? How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate the visit, man. How are you doing? gonna sell everything for now. Because all this stuff can go into the canned good place. Doing pretty good, buddy. Doing pretty good. I appreciate you asking, man. Thanks for stopping in. I greatly appreciate it. You guys make these lives just great, and I really appreciate it. So we're good, man. We're going to be golden on that. So we don't even have to buy any manure right now. We could actually just let it run on the water. Who cares? Matter of fact, if I'd have known that, I would have put down more of these, to be honest. I'm not sure what the hell these are supposed to be honest. But whatever. Maybe that's where your pallets spawn. But I don't understand the little buttons. They look like seats. Everybody can sit there and watch the plants grow. This one's not doing anything. So let's check this one. Oh, I guess I didn't do it. I thought we did this one, but I guess not. That's going to be perfect because you need that sugar cane for the sugar factory. So when we get our cattle running, it's really just going to be perfect. Perfect. Shut the door. I think we did this one. Yep, it's running. And yep, it's running. They're doing pretty. Look at that. It's already got 10 of something in there. 10 spinach. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead. Construction. I got to remember where it's at. I don't remember if it was under tools. I seem to think that's where it is. It's a logistics center, and we're going to pop that in. Here it is right here. Logistics center. And what we'll do is we'll go back and I'll put everything on distribute. And what that means is it'll go here first. And then we'll go buy I'm going to go buy the canned good place. And all that spinach and all that crap, the peas, the green beans, will all go to that factory automatically. It's a pretty good sized place though, so we got to find some spot for it. Here we go. I think here would be a good idea. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the ground too much. That looks pretty good, so. And that's what I'm talking about right there. You hear that? Can you guys hear the thunder? We're gonna mellow this out just a little bit here. Try to even that out a little bit. That looks pretty good right there. Okay, so now here's the catch though. If you guys watched my other live, you got to go down to it. You got to go to it, Logistics Center. You have to figure out what you want to do with this stuff. Okay? If you don't, then it automatically is going to put. Let me go to it. We're going to visit X. If you don't, then it puts everything out here. So you got to figure out what you want to do with it. So I just go. God bless. I just go in and change output mode, and I just hit distribute. Just put it on everything. That way it'll store it inside until it figures out where you need to send it. And look how much it holds of each item. 4 million liters of each item. That's pretty badass. My last save game that I ruined, I had 2 of these on here, and it worked out really well. So we're just going to get this going here. There are some things it doesn't take. Like I said, it won't take cotton, but it'll take wool. So if you're going to do cotton, you're going to have a separate pallet storage for that. But I have an answer for that too. Noodle soup is made from flour. Okay. Even if I don't have these items, I'm going to send them to distribute anyways. I don't care. Oops. Some items are twice. Like, see, watch these two. It changes both. And I just forget about it. Okay. Like, I don't have any rice saplings, but whatever. Like, see, you can even put your seeds in here and it'll automatically distribute it to your greenhouses. Same thing with stones. This thing takes most everything in the game except for cotton, which is just weird. But that cotton selling automatically is going to make us pretty good money. So, all right, so everything's set to distribute. We'll wait. We'll wait and see what happens here. It should go pretty quick. Pretty excited to see it getting filled up. I really hate how this thing is so uneven, but oh well. All right. So now we'll start making some good cash on the side. Cotton and sugar cane was the only thing I was growing in here. Look, it's already got 54 sugar cane, so that's pretty cool. I don't. Did you guys look? I don't remember. Did it take sugar cane? I didn't remember seeing it in here. I don't think it does. It takes sugar, but not sugar cane, I don't think. So that's okay, because we'll just store it in a. Yeah, see, it takes sugar, but not the cane. Okay, doesn't take sugar beets either. So, but it's weird because it takes the other root crops, but it's not going to take those, which is okay. All right. So it'll hold about 100,000 each. We'll just get a trailer, and we'll just extract it along with our cotton if we need be. So
check out the Panda Pet Cafe to play with me.
You heard it? What'd you hear, Hot Dog? Or Mr. Dookie? I don't know which one to call you. I call you Mr. Dookie Hot Dog? Oh, I got it. How about Hot Dog Dookie? I'm going to call you Hot Dog, man. That's what I'm going to call you. And then Fatal Destiny, I'm just going to call you Fatal. I'll just call you Fatal. But like, well, it's not Fatal. I hope it's not Fatal, but. Or I can just call you Destiny. Hey, if you're a child and your name is Destiny. I'm glad to see you on Rumble, Hot Dog. I really am. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I really do appreciate it. You guys on Twitch, I really appreciate you coming in today. I appreciate everybody coming in. I do. Give me 5 minutes. We're gonna about 10 minutes. We're gonna take about a 10-minute break, and I'll be right back. So give me about 10 minutes. Alright, thanks guys. Needed that break for a second there. And I went ahead and sped up time while I was waiting. And we are good to go. I wanted to check. That's the boss texting. That is the boss. And I know everybody's got one if you're married, so don't pretend. Let's not pretend. Alright, let's get in here. I want to go check. Let's see, because I didn't check the. I want to show you guys. Let's see. Potatoes. Okay, so that's the only thing it took? Oh, I didn't change the other greenhouses to distribute. I only did it on the new ones, so that's all it's going to show in there. And I wanted to show you this other really cool mod, but I can't keep it. I'm going to show you this. It's under tools. Wrong one. My bad. I love this mod, but I can't use it, unfortunately. I don't know if it's just conflicting with something or what, but my game won't save if I keep it. This thing's pretty awesome though. Oops. Look at that. Tell me that's not cool as shit though. I think that thing's awesome. And it'll work on silos. But for some reason, like I said, it won't let me save my game with it, so I have to get rid of it. But you can get that off of fs25.net as well. But like I said, I don't know if it's because I have other mods and it's just conflicting or what the deal is. So I guess these guys are getting a good tip to tip here. All right, buddy, I'm moving. Just give me a second to get out of the way. God damn. Calm down, bro. Alright. So now that we're back, let's get into farmland. We're going to get this guy here. We're going to buy it. Cheap. 343, 373. I'm going to go ahead and get all these really quick. And there they go. While he's doing this one, I'm going to send him over here so they'll quit fighting. Ridiculous how they Rumble's still, man, Rumble got behind. I don't know if it's the storm or not, but they're still on pause. They're still showing a break. Sorry about that, Rumble. I don't know what's going on with Rumble. Maybe it's me? Huh. There we go. Now it's caught up. Looks like it's caught up now. Good. Okay. Sorry about that. Rumble tends to stray a little behind there. Alright, now let's check our fields. Sorghum, 100%. Looks good. Looks good. That looks really nice. Except for where it has to go in a different direction. That's alright. It's whatever. He's still fishing. That's all he does is fish. I swear to God. They used to do dances and stuff. Like, they'd be over here and they'd be in a teepee and they'd dance. And sometimes he runs around the map and he's playing songs. But I guess here lately all he wants to do is fish. Must be nice. Yep, it all looks pretty good. I don't know what's going on with this tree limb. Let me hit the... There we go. Get out of here. Okay. It's like it tried to load everything overnight. I don't know why it would load everything like that. It's like, why did it try to load these giant ass trees? Ugh. Well, we're gonna pull that out of there if I can. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's do this instead. I'll fix it. I don't know why I did that. Go to your mouse, and we're going to hit B Unload is shift, left shift and I. Okay. And now we're gonna go back to load. But we're gonna switch it to the left side, so we're gonna hit circle. And we're gonna hit B again. And there it goes. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's working as it should now, I guess. There it goes. I don't know if it's just that there was too many logs sitting here or what the deal was. Let's cut these back. Alright. Oops. Come on, tree. There it went. This one. I think this one's just a giant tree. Wet thunder, man. It's getting nasty out there. Some pretty nasty thunderstorms today. Alright. Again, we don't really need these now, but it's okay. Come on, tree. All right. Man, it looks like crap. Look at that, the way it loaded everything. Jesus. It like Blind Al from Deadpool loaded that trailer, I swear to God. I think that's pretty full, y'all. But I don't care about it. I don't need it, so we're gonna strap her down and let me look. I don't even know where the carpenter is on this map, and I don't know that it actually takes it, so let's see if we can just sell the wood someplace else. Here it is right here. 1589 is the best place to pitch and stop and shop, it looks like. So let's mark it. And there it is on the right. See, I like that it tags it now. Like that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, lady. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the storms are kind of nasty today. Definitely nasty storms out today. And I think it's quite a bit of the country. I'm trying not to drive on them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to help it. But these weren't planted yet, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I thought that's what happened to me on Rumble, because Rumble dropped from like 12 people down to 0, so I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it was the storms or what. But the rest of you, do me a favor, hit me up and hit that like and follow, help us out. If you're enjoying the stream, help support it, hit that like and follow, and get in here and let's chat. I'm doing all the talking. I feel like it's some kind of first date and I have to do all the talking. Which I probably would have done anyway, so. My wife will tell you I did. I mean, I didn't talk about myself, I just talked the whole time. Man, look at that place is a pretty good ways away. Alright, shoot, Crimson, shoot. Let's hear this question. I'll wait and see if anybody answers it, and then I'll give you my answer. Because I think my wife had a really good idea about what one feature they could add to the game, and I agree with her, I think. I don't know where that's actually at on the map. I don't know if it flashes on here and tells you. Oh, it's back there. Why the hell did I drive all the way over here then? So we'll just keep going straight and we'll go back there. Okay. We'll hit the back road. I'll tell you what, my wife and I had a long discussion about hiring AI, and I agree with her. I think if they added the dynamic of actually hiring people instead of just AI, like, you know, even have like a whole separate screen of just people that you're hiring and what their job is, I think would be a really nice addition to the game. I really do, because you could have like summertime help. Yeah, Guy, I agree. I think it's a really good question, but I think adding the dynamic of like those kind of finances and actually hiring, I mean, there's still going to be AI, but you get my point though. You could even give them names, like this guy's name is Joe, and this guy's name is John, and this woman's name is Henrietta. And Henrietta is going to go plow field 51 today. I don't know. I think that'd be a pretty interesting take on it. And I think it would definitely add a new dimension to the game for sure. I really, really do. I think so. I think it'd be a really cool addition. I couldn't make the turn. Why the hell's a grocery store gonna buy logs? That's the weirdest shit. I mean, are they selling them in there as like Charlie Brown Christmas trees or something? And how in the hell am I gonna make that? Okay, so it is right there. Jeez, man. Okay. Let's pull forward. I'll try to straighten this out a little bit. See if I can get that in there. Ah, missed it. That's okay though. Kind of a weird spot, if I'm being honest about it. Come on, baby. Get in there. I think that'll do it. That's in there. But do I have to unload, I guess? It's really strange to me that it would buy it. Did I look at it wrong? Yeah, nobody buys it. I'm looking at sell price. I'm an idiot. So there's literally no place to sell wood. How dumb is that? That makes no sense. So there's the carpentry, but he doesn't take it. He just takes planks. Scenario type would be cool. Like any thoughts on what kind of scenarios you're talking about? Like maybe take this farm from, you know, nothing to this, or it's already here. We need you to get it to here. What kind of scenarios are you thinking? Shit, what am I gonna do? I drove all the way over here and it's not gonna take it. Well, you're gonna take that log, so. Let me get out and see if it takes it. I don't think it will. Yeah, it's not gonna take it. Dumbass. My truck took it though. Well, that was a bust. I looked at that wrong, so that's not. They're not going to take it. Yeah, that'd be interesting. 100%. I can agree with that 100%. So we're going to have to put a sawmill, and that's all there is to it. So, but I don't really want to pay for a sawmill right now, because there's really just not that much that I want to do with the logging. So I think I'm just going to take them back and we'll just eat them with the tree devourer, and then we'll just sell wood chips, because we really don't need these logs. I don't need pallets or anything. So what do you guys think? Sawmill or just eat them with the wood chipper? I mean, I could store them for a little bit and not do anything with them at all. We could just do that. Because, like, nobody owns this land over here. But it won't auto-load from it, so I'll have to find someplace that I own. I don't disagree. Once you get so far, I would agree with that. Once you get so far, you're like, I did everything. So, and that's why there's so many different maps, I think. But I agree with that. I think some people get like, hey, I've already done everything. You know, I'm making like $7 to $10 million a month. I mean, I'm good, man, you know. Multiplayer may stave that off for a little bit longer, you know, because you got multiple people on there with you. But I agree with you. I can definitely agree with that sentiment. Ooh, that was almost a flip. I see the kick sign. We're getting close to the house. This Kenworth is pretty badass, though. It doesn't. The only thing I had trouble hauling was that 1,000 cows I did that one time. You guys didn't see that live. You missed out, because I was pulling like, I think it was like 1,000, wasn't it? I don't remember now how many it was, but it was a lot of cows in that thing, because it was a modded. I agree, and that's what my wife was saying. My wife it was her idea. I was just commenting on it because I agree with it. I think it'd be a really good idea. So I gotta find some place to store this wood. I got an idea. I didn't. There is a plot of land down here that I did not plant, so I think what we'll do is we'll put them down there and store them. Believe it or not, there's a lot of folks out there that do spreadsheets like with crop rotation, and I'm like, okay, but for me, it's really not that important. Alrighty then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go about right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to unload it here, which I think was Shift and I, if I'm not mistaken. But I want to see what side it's going to unload on. So I can't remember. I'll show unloading position as number pad backspace. There it is. So we want to switch that to this side. Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah, built-in planner for crop rotation. I agree. That would be cool. So we're gonna unload this here, which is Shift and I. Okay, so I'm glad it said it was gonna unload here, but it unloaded over there. Let me see. I don't remember where that was. Yeah, I agree with that too. I agree. I think that'd be really cool.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Ripley. How are you? My little alien buddy. Well, I was going to put these things out, but I can't remember where the hell I found them at. It wasn't in here. It shouldn't be under farmhouses. I thought it was under tools. But I don't see it in here either. Glad to hear it, lady. Glad to hear you're doing okay. I don't remember where it's at. I guess I'll just have to leave it all willy-nilly like that. I can't remember where I had those things. There's these little, it's specifically for wood, and you put them out to keep your wood all in a row. And I can't remember for the life of me where I have them at. Maybe I didn't even check them to come in the game. I don't remember. I'll be honest. But I'm going to put this guy over there. So he can keep track of all the... He can keep track of what we got. I thought it was in here, but I cannot remember for the life of me. Where that crap was in my inventory. And I don't think it shows up in here. It does not. Oh well, I'm not worried about it. We'll just move on. I just want, there's like stakes you put out and it keeps all the wood there. And I can't remember what the hell I did with them, but that's okay. We don't need it. I need to go check on these fields. We got to get our canola. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got to get our soybeans and our canola in today. So. So I can't think of anything else, but you know, my other big question to everybody too is that if you're on 22 and you're going to go to 25, what mods are you thinking that we haven't seen yet that you'd like to see? We talked about that the other day a little bit. For me, I'm still looking for that automatic water pump. Haven't seen it yet, and I don't think we will. That and the Lizard Forage Wagon and Stone Picker. Those three mods is what I'm waiting on. And I don't think we're going to get them, guys. I don't know. Okay. Dozens of tornadoes have been reported across multiple states today. I believe it. Hopefully everybody's safe and it didn't hurt anybody's home. I hate that. I know a lot of places just... I mean, what was that place in Kentucky that got just ravaged? Flattened that whole town. I can't remember the name of that place, but man, they got it bad. Alright, I'm going to pop out. I want to see... Look at that, 100%. Let's go and look at the map. So we're going to look at our new field. So all these are fertilized, so that's good news. So it looks like out of all these new fields, 4 of these need to be fertilized. So that's not too bad. That'll be pretty good. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. So this is our sorghum, 100%. Oh god, get out of there. Look at those stones. I think Lady said it yesterday, man. I'm pretty sure they built this map on a rock quarry. Because the amount of stones on this map is just nuts. I'm just going to turn this guy around and head back the other way. I think if you guys want to go back to features, I got a feature for you that I'd like to see. You guys ready? I would like to see better, and it's more graphics than anything else, but I would really, really like to see, like, hard to explain, really. All I can say is, like, SnowRunner mud. Jesus Christ. I'd like to see some SnowRunner mud. Like, if I go through that ditch in my Dodge, I should come out and it should just be covered in, like, mud. But you don't see that because it's just too much on the graphics, I guess. But I would really like to see that. I mean, the mod that I have for dirt helps, you know, but I'd really, really like to see some better dirt graphics. Some mud slinging everywhere. I agree. I really think that it would be pretty beneficial to the game. I'm going to head up this way to this field where the planter's already ready. I'm going to do soybeans first, and then I'll do canola, and that'll take care of all of our grain header crops. I think. There might be a rice one, but I'm not worried about the rice one. We checked earlier, so this is 100%, so this is ready to get limed up. I really like the way those mulchers are doing the fields, man. They look great. They look like they've already been planted, so I have to double check sometimes. But if I could find somebody that wanted to play with the mods that I have and wanted to come on here and do some logging, that would be so fantastic. Where's Rust Belt when I need him? Rust Belt, where are you at? He can come on here and he can just take care of all this logging. I'd put in the sawmill. I'd put in everything for the wood, though. I'd put in the cooper, the rope maker. The rope maker's more wool, I think. But either way, I would put everything in too. So he had everything. I don't care. I'm just ready to see somebody else come here and do the logging for me. Hot dog water. That could be you. You want to do some? You can do the logging, right? If he's still in here. I don't know who's all left. Any other mods that I want to see? Hot dog and do the crop dusting. That's right. And I'm not talking about like the Walmart aisle crop dusting that we do. I'm talking about real crop dusting. That's another field that I gotta get. I gotta find. Oh, he's over there. I'll tell you. Here's a good feature for you. Listen to this. So, here's a feature I think that we could use in the game too. It would definitely add a whole new dynamic, especially for multiplayer. Now you could turn this on and off if you're single player because it might be a little too much. We're doing all this. So here's the feature that I think that we should be added to this one or maybe even the next farming simulator. Breakdowns. Okay, because you see the repair on this tractor in the bottom right-hand corner, right behind the chat there. You see the blue line. That's the repair level, and it's dropping as it goes. But, I mean, you could turn it on and say, like, you get a flat tire in the middle of the field. And then, you know, if you're doing a multiplayer, you could ask somebody that really just does the mechanic work comes out. I mean, they could definitely take that Car Mechanic 2021 game and put some of those elements in here and remove the tire, replace it. I think that'd be cool. But it's probably a little much. Breakdance. Breakdown. Is it my accent? Did my accent make it sound like I said breakdance? No, I don't think we need to add any breakdance into the game. Yeah, I think a real mechanic shop, you know, I think that'd be kind of cool. I mean, you can turn it on and off if you want, but for multiplayer, I think it would definitely add a whole new dimension. Just my opinion, of course. I mean, because I'd go in there and play as a mechanic. I 100% would. I enjoy working on cars, so. Now, I never worked on a tractor, but it's a tractor. I mean, I know it's diesel. But I'm just saying, I think it would add a whole new dimension to it. Now, you come down to where I live, and there's tractors sitting in car mechanic shops all over the place. I mean, I see more tractors, and guess what brand of tractors I see sitting in mechanic shops? Anybody want to take a guess on what brand of tractors I see in mechanic shops around where I live? I agree, yeah, car wash with mechanic shop, yeah, 100%. And they could definitely do some improvements on the pressure washing too. 100% do some improvements on that. I mean, they could take elements from different games and add it to this, like the what is that? Yeah, Ford. No, John Deere. John Deere tractors all over the place around here. It's just sitting in mechanic shops. Or I see John Deere tractors sitting in some brush and behind trees just rusting away while they're out there driving, you know, a Massey Ferguson or a Case. Everybody knows John Deere is like Ford. It's a big pile of shit. I'm just saying. But anyways, so if they took a little bit of the what's that game called where you just go around and you pressure wash everything? They could take that element where you actually have to hit different areas of your tractor and stuff. I mean, just simple little things. It would probably mean a lot to other people. I'm just saying, what are you doing? Oh, he missed that little piece there, and he had to come back and just do that little piece. What an anus. Yeah, I know, a lot of people like that game. And I mean, if they added just a little bit of that element to it, like when you went to clean your tractor, you just didn't stand there in front of it and the dirt dropped off. Just saying. I think it'd be cool. I mean, just little things. That's not like a deal breaker or anything like that. I'm just saying, that'd be a cool element. I just think it'd be a really cool element. What is that? I don't know what the hell it is. Anyways, moving on. Let me see where he's at. Okay, so he's ready to hit this field, I think, and it is at 0. So we got to get the fertilizer truck there. I think this one's okay. No. So let's get he's done. He is done. Look at him. Good job, buddy. I don't think he missed anything. Let's see where he's at. So I just need him to stay here. I think we got all these fields done. Cause I got a guy working here. I got a guy working here. So he can go over here to 69. We'll bring him over way down here. And I'll go get the fertilizer trucks. We'll get them running. In the meantime, I wanted to check on. We got money. I'm gonna go buy the. I'm gonna go take care of a couple things for our grapes and all of our canned goods. I'm gonna go ahead and get that taken care of and buy that. So he needs to go over there. Do we need to buy both of those fields? I'm confused. Like, what does that feel? Oh, I got it. So 68 and 69 both. Okay. Tear it up, buddy. Let's get her done. Okay, so we need to go here. And I'm going to show you what I did last time. So this is what I did last time. We're going to that's not what I wanted. Damn it. It was here. Sorry. This is the cannery. Or grape processing. And what I did was, that's the spinnery. Okay, yeah. This is what we want right here. We're going to go visit it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy it and we're going to sell it. Because it's not going to give me what I want. And we're going to try to squeeze. We're going to try to... Wait a minute, let me go buy it first. We're going to try to squeeze... We're going to get rid of this one and I'm going to put in the better one. It makes more products. Whew, a little high, but... Alright, let me back away. I don't like that you can buy this and then you can sell it. But you can't get rid of all this junk that's sitting around. It's just there. So we're going to sell. There we go. But all this crap is just sitting here. So... Yep, you can't remove it. Can't do anything with it. It's just there. And that sucks. So, we got to figure out how to get this in there. I'm going to put in the better grape factory. See, that one only does... gives you raisins and grape juice. That's it. And the one that I want is going to give us a lot more. It is a mod. It's a grape processing mod. Here it is. That's a little one. I don't want that one. Biogas plant. Nope. That's the one they had sitting there. We're not going to go with that one. Come on, where's it at? It's here someplace. What is this place? This is at Green Bites Express. Makes some very interesting things. There it is. That's the large one. And that's the one I had in here last time. But there's also these ones. Oh, it all makes the same thing. Then what was the last one? So if they all make the same thing, I should have just kept that one. I thought this one made the grape must and everything like that. So that sucks. See, it overlaps. I should have just left the other one there then. Further, can't go any further that way. Right there. All right, now the other one that I was going to put in here. Preserved Food Factory. But that's not the one I want. I mean, that thing looks like crap. Look at it. But see, the problem I have with this thing is, if you look at this, it looks like the logistics center. So it says that it's going to do it, but that's not what it does. Because I put one in before and it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Look at it. It looks just like the logistics center. I think that's a mistake. I really, really do. And I don't see the one I'm looking for is the food preserve. It's for all your lettuce and all that other stuff, and I'm not seeing it. Here it is. So this is what we want. And this is what we're going to put. So this is going to take care of our lettuce and all that other crap. That kind of looks like the back door. Alright, so we'll put it this way. I don't know what object it's supposed to be. Okay, so there's that one. Soup factory. While we don't have any of that stuff yet, we're going to go ahead and put this in because we will. Because we'll have the potatoes. Alright, I think that's good for now. Now, let's go back. And we're going to put all this crap on distribute. Instead of sell. And now we'll be making even more money. So let's go to start. Alright, fruit greenhouse. See, we're selling our grapes, so we're going to change that. Distribute. Olives. We don't have an oil factory yet, so we're going to keep that on selling for now. Peas, we're going to distribute. Spinach, we're going to distribute. So, because we don't have the oil factory yet. And the olives are just going to sit in there, so might as well just go ahead and sell them and just make the money. Distributing. We're going to go ahead and just put everything on distribute. Definitely want to do the potatoes. Okay. But we can definitely buy some manure, so I'm going to get us some manure and we're going to toss it in there because we got plenty of money. And it really won't hurt us, so I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ripley.
Nice to meet you too, Ripley. Okay. Same thing here. We're not growing any of the other crap. The cotton we're going to keep selling. The sugar cane, we got it on distribute already, so we're good. Great processing. So, see, it does. Table grape and unpackaged grapefruit juice. I knew it did. I knew it did. We're going to put that on distribute. And it's not going to go down, so we can't grow that. So here we go. Distributing. Now we're going to make some money. Welcome. Oh, look who it is.
Welcome, Daddy Frag 33.
What's up, Fraggy? How you doing? Well, you know, that's what I'm here for, right? I'm glad to hear that. I appreciate it. We're going to put everything in here on distribute as well. We're going to go ahead and get it started. Distribute. This works out really well, I think. There we go. Same thing with our soup factory. Now, we won't have any of the carrots or anything yet, but that's okay. I can always go find a field that's got some carrots in it. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a really good stream today, guys, and thanks to everybody else that's been in here. That's why it's been a really good stream, and I appreciate it. Minus all the thunderstorms and giant hail balls we had this morning, it's been a great day. So, you know, it's been a really good day. So, welcome to chat. Glad to see you back. Definitely glad to see you come back. Alright, so that's got all of that taken care of, and we can move on now. The cotton will leave. I'm not going to do any goats this time. I'm literally just going to sell the cotton. And if you go and you look at the price of cotton, you're going to crap, because it's really good. Even by itself, cotton sells well. It sells for a really good price. So we'll make decent money off of that. I believe cotton is up here, though. should be in the seeds. There it is right there. So about $3,000 for every 1,000 liters. That's pretty good money. So we got really good money out of that. All right, we got to go check on our fields. We got to get this canola and soybeans planted. This is what we need, and I need him to go. Trying to figure out where I'm at here. I just need him to go straight. Okay. We're gonna get this guy down and we'll get it done. And we'll have also this. What it's gonna do for us is it's gonna make things a lot easier because we can have our grain harvester in one area instead of all over the map. Because we'll have all of our grain header crops in the same area. For me, I like it that way. It may not work that way for you. You may not like that. You may want to go all over the damn place, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But for me, I like to have everything in one area and just get it done. And again, that's how I like to do it. All right, so he's going to go to field 63 is where we need him at. Which is that big brown one over there. And he's done, so we can get the planter over here and start getting some soybeans in. Who would have thought that, let me just say this to everybody that plays this game or played 22. Am I the only one that never thought about soybeans being a grain crop? And I mean, I blame the name beans because no one associates beans as a grain crop. Just saying. Nobody does. So 0% fertilized, so we're going to jump in here and we're going to get him fertilized. I wonder if he'll pick it up from here. He did, sweet. Alright, so he's on the headlands and everything, so. Go, buddy, go. And we have really early morning this morning. It's not even 7 a.m. yet in the game, so we should be in good shape. And there's our planter right there, so. Look how dirty this summit is. I'm tired of green. Look, it's filthy. Let's see. I'll tell you what I can do. We're okay. It's okay for now. Let's get some soybeans. Oh, I passed it up. I wasn't thinking. Green beans, potatoes, sugarcane, poplar, corn, sunflower, soybeans. No, I get it. But like I said, it was something I never thought about. And then I started playing the game. I'm like, what? Soybeans are a grain? What? But I mean, they do smash them up like a grain, so. I mean, or soy boys are going to have their soy milk. Just saying. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Searing Assist on again. We're going to open her up. We're going to back her up. Back that bus up, buddy. Nope. There you go. Alright. Drop her down, turn it on. One more. We're going to put that roller down. Should be good to go. There she goes. Soybeans are going in. Just like canola, it's weird that canola to me is harvested with a grain header too, but it makes more sense than considering soybeans a grain. I mean, I get it. I know it's a grain. I just never thought about it, is all I'm saying. Alright, I'm going to pause this guy for just a second. I'm going to jump out. This is 100%, so... Come on, buddy, run. Run, run. Red rum. Come on, damn it. There he goes. That shit's hilarious. For now, I'm just going to put him over here out of my way. Now, there he is. All right. This way. This is where I wanted to go. Oh, I guess I can get that guy, and he can go over and get this. I left him over there, but he can go over there and get that green. I'll get him over there in just a second. There we go. Run, Forrest, run. Spot. We'll go around the corner and come back and get it. This is one dirty thing. I gotta tell you what. Let's do this. Construction. We're gonna go to tools. All the way down. We're gonna throw this little cheat in here. Right there. Watch it. I love this thing. This thing is fantastic. See how dirty and unrepaired it is? And now it is not. Now, I bought this one. What does this feel? I didn't harvest any green beans there, so I must have bought that and it was already harvested, so... Oops. Let's get him in there. Now she's 100% except for need some gas, but we're okay on gas for now. It'll be alright. Go to work, bub. There he is. Alright. We're going to back him up. Doesn't really matter because we're gonna fix all the land that we mess up right here. There we go. This should be the only thing we have to drop down. Let's go. Nope. Something. I didn't turn it on. Damn it. Oh, for crap's sake. There it is. I was like, what the hell? Now we're good. Okay. Jeez. So again, I'm just going to do the outskirts, the headlands, and I'm going to let it do its thing after that. I just need to get this done. Now I don't have to go back and hit all these corners. That's the only issue I have with this planter is it misses the corners. So. By the time we're done, he should be done with that. We'll hit that next field. It's all about efficiency. There we go. I really like this song. I don't know about y'all, but I like this song. What we got going on Rumble? You guys hit me up in that chat now. Keep the stream going. Let's hit that chat. Don't make me do all the talking. I mean, because I will, but prefer people. I like animals better than I do people, but y'all are good people, so. But my wife has limited me on how many friends of animals that I can have, so. But not how many human friends I can have, just how many animal friends I can have. I tried to befriend a raccoon that was living under her porch when I first met her, and she about had a heart attack. I was like, no! Now we're done with that, so I'm going to put him on AI. And we only want to do the up and down. Shoe fly. I imagine she remembers that, but she had this old dresser out on the front porch because she was trying to sell it. There was a raccoon living under there. Oh no, we're here. Let me get some dog food. No, don't feed it. Remember that? I know you do. She's like, you're not going to befriend every stinking animal that you come across. You better fix them tire marks, buddy. What the hell? That's not a glitch either. That's just tire marks. Damn. Oh well, I'll hit those later. For now, we got a little bit for. I don't know why he's only doing half a row, but whatever. I told you he'd be done way before this guy is. That alien's still fishing. Well, I'm going to go mudding while that's doing that. You guys want me to do this mudding in first person or third person? Or I can just do a close-up. There's a big-ass tree in here. Look at it. Can you tell I got ADHD? Because I am 99% sure that tree is there because of something I did. I don't remember where I put those ramps either, so... I think there's one coming up. If I remember correctly, there should be one like right through here somewhere. Oh, there was one. I think I found one. Should be some more down here. And then I think once I get all these crops planted,
I'm Ripley.
I think once we get all these crops planted, then I'm going to start working on our dirt track. So we got to have some fun. All work and no play makes us all dull. Jesus. Steering's a little loose. Oh no. Come on, buddy. Get back on your feet. Look at him, hip hop. Hip hop. It's like a frog. Come on, dude. You can get back on your feet. Oh, there we go. There you go. That's a dodge for you right there. Always back on his feet. They may blow their transmissions, but it'll get back on its feet. Man, it's bumpier than I remember. Oh. I never even let off the accelerator. I don't know. All of our fields look good. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put in the beehives too, y'all. I got to put in some beehives. Oh, tree. Oh, there's another ramp. That's what I'm gonna do, though. I'm gonna make us a nice dirt track, and I'm gonna put some water in it, and we're gonna go mudding. But I want hills and stuff too. I don't want. It'll be fun. Angel Fire, welcome, Angel. How are you doing?
1967.
It cracks me up when he says 1,967 because it's like, man, that's one old person right there. I'm like, did you have to fight monkeys to get on the ark? But that's that alien for you. He doesn't know how to say 1967. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. All right. See, this thing should be just covered with dirt, and it's pretty unsatisfying. Pretty disappointing how undirty it really is. But if anybody out there knows where I can find a Dodge Ram that looks like this, I'd steal it. I want one just like this. And then, you know what I would do, honestly? I'd put a GoPro cam on this thing, and I would take it mudding, and we'd live stream that crap. Guarantee it, I would. Guarantee it, I would. Even if I got stuck, had to get pulled out, I don't care. I'll put a winch on it so we can just pull it out. Every time we get stuck, break an axle, I don't care. I just want to go playing in the mud with it. Or a horse. I'd go riding a horse on a GoPro too. That'd be fun. Man, this truck is awesome. Real life. I mean, it's a 93 Dodge Ram Power Wagon, but man, I'd take it so fast. And I'm pretty sure this gas station is closed because I can't ever get any fuel here. Like, there is no fueling up here at all. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. Let's try this side. Nope. No fueling up at the gas station. Luckily, I have my own gas tank over here, so. Give me that fuel. Tackling fuel. All right. Now we're good. Now, I will say that you can drive. You can't drive in the lake, the little pond. If I drive in there, it tells me I beat up my truck too much. I wish that alien would come out. Oh, I got an idea. I got an idea, y'all. Let's see what happens. Where is it?
Take no crap from anybody. I was a pass around here when I was even younger. I'm a guy you don't want to fight. When I say jump, you say yeah, right.
I think it was under others the last time. Yeah, maybe. Once we get past all this water, I think it was down here. Nope. I thought the rain. There they are. Man, it's not much of a ramp though, man. It sings, it has music that it plays, and I guess it talks to you that way, but it doesn't really talk to you. Look at that power wagon just powering through. Like, screw this, I don't even care. I need to get some more speed up though. The ramp is like so underwhelming though. No, don't flip. Go, 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 go. Ooh. And he doesn't even get mad when I keep smashing into him, so it's like, whatever, dude. You can't even provoke him to, like, zap you or nothing. It's like, all right, bro, whatever. All right, so he's done. Let me see where he's at. 67's getting done. He's almost done over here. I could have sworn that we put a guy back here. Am I crazy? I could have sworn that I did. That's the lime guy. I could have sworn that I thought I could have sworn I put a dude over there. I thought we did. Alright, so he's still messing around. Is he done? No, he's not. Looking good, they're getting it done. Alright. I thought there was a spot someplace. And I'm gonna send him over there, and then, all right, so give me just a second here. Yeah, see, I want to get rid of those tire marks. And again, I appreciate everybody that came in today. I appreciate everybody coming in and chatting with us today. You guys are what make these streams fun, so I appreciate it a lot. I don't know why. Okay, that's a glitch. Goody goody, there we go. And now I'm just gonna throw him on AI for this one. I don't care. Okay. There we go. Let's let it sit there for a second. Give me just a second here, folks. Give me just a second. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Do, do, do. All right. Give me just a second, guys. Richard Farm Incorporated. Let's take a look. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do as we end today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a raid on Twitch on Richard Farm Incorporated. So I encourage you guys when you get there, help him out, hit that like and follow, and give him a shout out. So as always, I appreciate everybody coming today. Gratefully thankful you for you guys coming in today and chatting with us. And I will be back tonight at 6. And I hope to see you guys then. Otherwise, you guys have a great afternoon, okay?
70. Yeah, I'm shopping. I need to have a very long thought about it. Sup, Lady KR Designs. So yeah, I'm shopping. I need to get a big harvester. Thanks, Mr. Spider. So we're having John Deere New Holland case. Make a pick. So John Deere only has 16,000